Here is a hybrid Tiger Muskie, a mix between a muskellunge and a northern pike. It's being worked down by my beetles into a beautiful skull for my customer. I'll be trying to post more long-form format from now on. I'll be saving up some videos and hopefully be able to do more in-depth things with my videos in the future. I hope you guys enjoy this video. It's about 10 days total time. This is unscripted, so it's going to be basically my reaction to what's going on here. Now, this always starts pretty slow. The beetles will start at the bottom of the head that I put in, especially the larger heads like this. And yes, this is a large head, about 12 inches long. And you can see they slowly work their way up the skull towards the top. It's pretty interesting to watch. If I had left all the meat on this head before I put it in, it would have taken probably twice as long for them to work through it. I can see some of the lower jaw being exposed by the beetles at this point. The opercular or gill covers are getting worked down pretty good. You got a few little stragglers up on top. Now, throughout this whole process, I intermittently spray the head as it's dry. Man, look at those guys go. Yeah, it's going to look like this for a few minutes. Feel free to skip ahead if you want to see them really work some stuff down. I see that they're really getting the cheek plate finished up there. As soon as they work out the stuff from the inside, they'll work around to the outside. So that's really when you start to see stuff. You can see them speeding up. So after a few days, they start to have what I call a hatch. After 3 days, the female beetles have laid eggs all over these, and they will start to hatch. So you'll start to get little tiny guys along with the bigger larvae climbing up on this. I can see some little ones moving around on it. And it's just going to go faster and faster as it goes along. It's wild to watch it in this speed. Actually, I see some progress being made on top of the neurocranium now. The neurocranium is the center part of a fish skull. It's what everything else pretty much connects to. A fish skull can have anywhere from 50 to 200 bones in each skull. These will generally come apart during degreasing if they don't come apart while they're in the beetles. And then I have to assemble them after I degrease and whiten the heads. Or the skulls, rather. Oh yeah, they got that cheek plate really cleaned out now. They've finished the inside, so they're really going wild on the outside now. We're going to start to see some major progress at this point. Yeah, look at them covering it up. I see the tongue bone and the hyoids are getting fully exposed now. That lower jaw is looking cleaner and cleaner. They're getting some of that gum tissue cleaned up on it. I can see some wrestling with some teeth in the middle of the lower jaw. That's pretty funny. You don't notice that on the other videos, but they do have teeth that grow in on the inside of their lower jaw, and then those go into place when they lose their other ones. Oh wow, yeah, you can tell they're definitely getting after it now. I really love watching it at about this speed. This is taking about 1 frame every minute. So you can imagine how long that takes with a nearly 6-minute video here. Oh, that lower jaw isn't going to last too long. I see a branchiostegel popping out from underneath. The eye orbits are pretty much cleaned up now. They're getting down to just the premaxilla and maxilla now. There goes the last of the gum tissue off the lower jaw. They're going to focus on that maxilla and premaxilla. The most of the teeth on a pike are on the vomer, which is in between the maxilla and premaxilla. These guys can have up to 700 needle-like teeth in the top of their cranium. Here we go. Looks like they're going to finish it off. Yep, looky there. It's pretty much finished. They're just mopping it up now. I usually leave it a bit longer after it looks done because there will be some dried meat on the inside that soaked up some oils, and that stuff takes a bit longer for them to get off. So they stay an extra day or two in the beetles after they finish. Oh, it looks so good like that. Man, I wish I still had the skull, but it's already back at the customer's house. As you can see, this video from the timestamp was from over a month ago.